Hello everyone, this is White Wolf, and we're going to start out this live feed talking about the new migration of oracles and the energies that are coming in and maybe feeling really empathic at this time. Just giving a bit of an update for the entire collective and also just talking about the energies that we're interpreting, where the energies come from, where the energies are being received, and how we can put it in a grounded form. So we're receiving these energies as they're coming in. They're from different dimensions, different realms, and different planes of existence. As we're aligning to the monad, the I Am Presence, the 12 sisters / brothers / daughters that are in different realms, different planes, and different universes as well, we're all being connected back to the motherboard of creation. We're being connected back to our electromagnetic kinetic source energy. That means when we're emitting frequencies, when we're doing meditations, when we're doing healings, when we're doing the work, we are projecting, we are emitting, we are sending out signals into the universe, into the ethers, to kind of generate the pulse and to ignite a change within ourselves, but also that we're aligning to the journey as a whole, so that we have a complete overview of our self-development, of our angelic presences, of our alignment to our guides, but also the alignment that we have to our higher self. So we're here to channel the energies and to have a counsel and to have guides and to have a journey and a prophecy that we are fulfilling at this time. So we are on a prophecy, we are seeking, we have the seeking impulse, we're being led somewhere, and we're being led on different paths and timelines, and also manifestations with required actions that really let us know what we need to do at this time. So when we have actions and we have choices, we're acting on our free will. We're understanding our free will, but we're understanding the will to be free. And understanding the will to be free is to understand that you're here to empower yourself, you're here to release the energy, you're here to let go of the stale energies, and you're here to align to your direct source of creation, which created you, which allowed you to be created into this world, into this existence. Now that we're able to perceive for ourselves and have discernment and have a plain view of understanding who we are, what we want to be, what we want to do, and that we are finally channeling the energy of the perfected timeline of enlightenment. So the alignment comes from our dedication, from our repetition, and understanding that when we have repetition, we're having consistency, and when we have consistency, we have awareness. Then we have a perspective on how we can do the things that we really want to do. So we are here to do the work. We're here to do the things that we really need to do, and we're here to bring forth this message and to transcend the human condition that we're here on this earth plane. So understanding that is understanding the journey as a whole. Do you understand yourself? Do you accept yourself? Do you accept your life as of right now and being aligned to the power that reshapes and recapsulizes your energy? So recapsulizing your energy will find out how to balance the energies of light and dark, of positive and negative. So we're here to find balance within this earth plane, and we're migrating back into our transcendental consciousness. So as we're migrating back into that, we're trying to see through different worlds of existence. We're trying to be existence itself, and we're trying to be led by the transcendent reasons that will speak worlds into existence. So existence has a reason to exist. We all have a reason to exist, or else we would not exist. So we understand by existing itself that we're here to be aware, we're here to perceive, we're here to align, and we're here to develop. We're here to create and generate, but also develop what's in our heart and our minds and our bodies as the mind-body-spirit complex. So understanding that this world is very complex, and we can really make it simple as we are connecting to the frequencies, the force fields of energy, but also the electromagnetic kinetic source energy that allows us to generate the pulse, the electricity, but also allows us to attract what we want, but also it allows us to channel and be the divinity that we are seeking, because we are God manifested in the human form. So we're a lot like Jesus, and Jesus was you, but we are God manifested in human form because we are God's source energy. We are energy. Understanding that we are energy, that means that we have the ability to be a living, breathing vortex, but also we have the ability to be here, to be now, to be present, and to be forever as the twin heart. So I made a couple videos on my TikTok, was really talking about how we are the twin heart, how we are the inner child. We are that imagination, we are fun, expanded, ever-present, ever-loving, and ever-flowing, everlasting love that we're seeking within ourselves. So we are the divinity that we are seeking. So we are here to generate worlds into existence, but we have to see through the eyes of Source. We have to see through our own eyes, and we have to see through our own lies and our own deceit and our own illusions and delusions and distortions in order to expand upon the creation that is here and that is present and that is now. Meaning that being present allows you to connect to your 12 aspects, allows you to connect to God, allows you to connect to your guides, but allows you to really channel your higher self as the light and the spiritual mass within you, because now you've changed the pulse, you've changed the narrative, and you've changed the polarity of being deliberate within your creation. So when we understand that we're here to be deliberate within our creation and to not be forceful in a negative way, but to allow our force to be known, allow ourselves to be a force to be reckoned with, allow ourselves to be alive and aware, because I believe that we're awakened, we're not like, woke as some people say it. I believe to be awakened is to just be aligned to your truth, but also to see that our visions are telling us something that we're having. Our prophetic visions are really telling us something about the world, telling us something about the dreamscape, but also the astral projections that we're experiencing. But also, we are just experiencing the heart of creation. If we understand that we're here to experience our own hearts and to find like-minded hearts and minds and spirits so that we're able to manifest and bring together community. And understanding that we are literally trying to understand what it means to be an oracle itself, to be the prophecy itself, to be the prophet itself, and to live out the prophecy that's been set before you. Because there's been many civilizations and we've rebuilt and rebuilt and rebuilt so many times, like with Atlantis, like with the dragons that created the world and created existence. And seeing how worlds are created and galaxies are created with different galactic beings. So we have been doing this over and over, and people think that it's just the Earth at large, but there's so much going on in different planetary systems. A lot of planetary systems don't even speak our language. They don't even speak at all. They use their telepathic abilities. So there's so much going on in the angelic realms and things of that nature. But what's happening with the energies that are coming in is that we're bringing those energies into this dimension. So a lot of people are even channeling energies from different dimensions. They're channeling different galactic beings, or they're channeling their guides, and angels, or maybe Native American guides. I have quite a bit of them. But what we're doing is that we're bringing the energies of different realms, different planes, and different universes, and different planetary systems into this creation in different dimensions. So the reason why, and I read a dragon book called Diana, it was by Diana Cooper, and it was a book by dragons, and I've always used this in my teachings and my messages about the monad, the I am presence, because there's 12 aspects of ourselves, and there's also 12 dimensions. There's more dimensions than that, but we really focus on the 12 dimensions because there's something about the hierarchy, there's something about the order of it all, and understanding that we're all here channeling those energies and bringing those energies in. So that's why in the beginning of this video, I really detailed it as an electromagnetic kinetic source energy. I've been saying it for years, is because we're sending out light codes, we're sending out different frequencies, we're sending out so much different stuff because we've accumulated it over years of practice, over years of study and seeking and things of that nature. Now we're bringing that energy back into the plane of existence. So understanding why I titled this The Migration of Oracles is because I've always seen many different people, my clients and other people on this earth plane that I've had experiences with as oracles, as people who are gifted, no matter what field it is. Everybody is divine in their own way. And I think it's really seeing it that way. Somebody can really play basketball with such artistry and finesse, and they're gifted divinely in that way, or what they bring on the screen on the TV. So there's many different ways to look at the pixels of creation because we only see what we really want to see. But when we invite and we allow in those different frequencies of journaling, of meditating, of seeking it out, but also connecting with different guides and also experiencing different realms and different dimensions and different planetary systems with different sets of guides. Because we have to know what our guides are, and we have to know that we're always around different entities and different energies all the time, and we have to kind of find out what energy we are and what we resonate with. You know, I may say something that you don't resonate with, but that doesn't mean that either of us is right or wrong. That's not the point of it. But the point of it is really seeing that we're all here for a reason. We're all here for expansion. We're all here for enlightenment. And we find enlightenment in our own ways. And it's using your gift, no matter what it is, no matter what walk of life that you are here. We're all experiencing this in some way, shape, or form. Rather we are aware of meditation or spirituality or not, all of us are having our own experience on this earth plane, and we're pulling everything back and reclaiming our power as entities of love and light and seeing ourselves in a much different light, seeing ourselves with fluidity and unity and trust and faith. So understanding that the migration is the understanding that we're here to progress. We're not here to regress, because the earth has been regressing for thousands upon thousands and billions of years. And that's why when you watch movies now, that spirituality is so open, even though they do poke fun at it. But it's still out there in the open. It's still actually talked about more than it has been in the last 30 or 40 years. So, therefore, that means that everybody gets to be accepted for the truth. And we have social media and tools to really share and to really invoke and to really spread the word no matter how it's interpreted. So a lot of us are given freedom in this time because a lot of us have freedoms to do our giftings. We have the freedom to do the things that we really want to do. We have the freedom to really live. And sometimes it's really finding our own peace of mind and our own peace of body. But we're all coming to this understanding every which way but loose. We're all coming to this understanding that we're here for a reason. We're here to become the creator within. We're here to become the oracle of love, light, and wisdom. That means that we're cultivating and understanding how our psychic abilities can be a wave of blessing, but also your meditative abilities. Some of you are entrepreneurs, some of you are inventors, some of you are people who are counselors and things of that nature. Everybody has a path. And I don't always want people to think that it's only spirituality, but it's not. We're all spirituality. God is in everything. God is created in every type of configuration of energy. God is the underlining thing that brings us all together. And that's why I say God source energy, because I see source as energy. But somebody else might see source in a different light, and you may see source in a different way. And there might be even an atheist who just lives their life with kindness and generosity. It does not mean that God's source energy is not moving on their life. That's the point of it all. It's a universal truth. It's a universal love. And I think that's one of the things I would like to get people to understand is that it's all universal love and truth and divinity that we're all spreading on this earth plane. So it's not one truth, but it's a truth that supersedes all understanding. That's what it is. It's a truth that supersedes all understanding. Now, I may not resonate with somebody's truth, and somebody may watch one of my videos and they're like, what the hell is this guy? Who does he think he is, right? But that's not the point. It's the point that we all share and we all just give love and we give it freely and we just really allow ourselves to just share the word. That's the point of it all. It's not about proving right or wrong, because we can't dwell on right or wrong, because then we're not led by truth. So we all live in our own divinity, and we all stay in our own lanes, and we stay in our own paths to bring about the energies of the future. to bring about the energies of the different realms, to bring about the energies of connecting to our guides, bringing about the energies so that people are more aligned to channeling their higher selves. So, right, this person, dead on. You hit the nail on the head of the hammer, or whatever that expression is. The truth shall set us free. And everything that we watch, whether it's movies, whether it's in the Bible teaches about manifestation. I'm not a Christian, I'm a psychic, but the Bible teaches about manifestation if you read it in a certain light. So the movies that you watch, you see like the Marvel movies, they have the multiverse, the metaverse, they have people walking through portals like Doctor Strange, like going through wormholes in the space-time continuum. And it's like I seen my higher self when I was 15 years old, and I wanted to share a personal story, and I think we'll do some energy work, so stay tuned for that. And also, you guys can book private sessions. I do 40-minute special for $100, 1 hour for $200. So, and I'm going to be doing live readings tonight at 10 or 11 p.m. Eastern, doing readings and healings as well. But I wanted to share this personal story. I've shared it on live before, but I feel like sharing it again. So I saw my higher self in my driveway when I was 15 years old, and it happened in like the matter of 3 seconds. So I was standing in my driveway, and it was like as if the flash went right in front of me down in the street, and I was standing at the end of the driveway, and it just went so fast. It was like the flash going through the universe, going through the space-time continuum, and cutting a hole in the fabric of space and time, and then it literally went to another dimension, and then it just closed up. So I'll repeat myself. Seeing my higher self, it was like the flash going past me at the end of the driveway on the street, and going at the speed of light, cutting a hole in the fabric of space and time, and then it went through another dimension, through our dimension, and closed up the hole that it opened. So it's understand that we all have these supernatural experiences. I've had people that I've interviewed who literally almost got in a car crash, and they should have died, but then they blacked out, and then they were parked on the other side of the street with no recollection of how they got there. I mean, there's Christians who talk about this. There's paranormal investigators who talk about certain things. So the migration of oracles is understanding that we're all oracles. We all have a council of guides. We all have a reason to be here. That's the point of the stories that I was telling. It's understanding that we all have a reason to be here and now and forever. We have a reason to be here. So understanding that, that's the migration of oracles. That's how we become closer and understanding more of who we are. So we are going to do some energy work, and my sandal is poking me. So we're going to do some energy work, and if you want to take part in this meditation, feel free to do so. And we're going to meditate just to kind of wrap this all in a bow, and just to tap into our frequencies and to receive even more. So feel free to take part in this meditation and things of that nature. So everybody take a deep breath, relax, focus on your frequency, focus on your heart, focus on being more alive and more direct with who you really are at this exact moment. And everybody just take a deep breath, and we are going to activate the twin heart, and we're going to align the heart right to the mind, to our gut instincts, and have a full circle moment so that we can connect to the motherboard of creation, and we can be a living, breathing vortex. And we're going to tap into the monad, the I am presence, the 12 aspects of yourself that are becoming enlightened, that are on the spiritual journey to transcend the human condition here, but also to transcend the conditioning and transcend the existences that are being made there. So we're going to connect to our 12 aspects, and we're going to connect to the 12 dimensions of creation. So archangels of love and light who's willing to cleanse us of our auric field, tapping into God's source energy and the great I am, diving deep into Middle Mother Gaia Earth, and we're going to ground back into the earth. And the Intergalactic Council is sending out light codes here and now. They're helping us with our psychic abilities, with our telepathy, with levitation, and they're also helping us become more in the state of reception. So there's many light codes being sent out. And a lot of you are developing the electromagnetic kinetic source energy within yourselves. So there's a pulse being sent out. So it's just being sent out into the ethers. You're sending those smoke signals, and we're all being connected to our higher selves, our guides, and God. So just say that I connect with God source energy and the great I am, I connect with my higher self, and I connect with the energies of my guides. I am that I am, and I am because you are, and you are because I am. So therefore, we are all the migration of the oracles, and we're all here to become enlightened in our own way, in our own multiverse, becoming the illusion itself, and seeing that when we do this, when we do our work, when we do the dedication of meditation and repetition and have consistency towards it, we are literally combating the negative energies, the darkness. We are literally getting rid of stale energy and having the transfiguration of the soul so that we can really resound within the child of our own heart. So therefore, the masculine and the feminine and the inner child are connected once again. But then we are able to download Metatron's cube as well within our system so that we access sacred geometry, we access the Merkaba, we access fertility, and we tap into the universal love, and we see that we're tapped into the truth that supersedes all understanding. And we're also going to call upon the Golden Christ Dragon to help us with prosperity, to help us with good health. And we're also going to call in the Source Dragon, which is helping us tap into the sensations of Source, the vibrations of Source, the vibrations of God, and the anointing of God's Source energy and the grace and the faith within our conviction. And then to ground all of this in, the grandmother and the tribal women are coming in to ground all of this in and to conduct a ceremony. And when we focus our attention to our detail, to our awareness, to the truth of what we are, we connect to everything. We feel interconnected, not disconnected. Interconnected means that we're connected to it all. Meaning that everything has a reason to be here, everything has a reason to be, everything is because we are, and it's because we have an existence to live out and a prophecy to fulfill within this creation. And we just follow our resonance, we follow our truth, we follow our divinity, and we are strong no matter what, because we have been set free. We have tapped into everything, the heart of creation, the heart of the universe. This is when we become versatile within our energy, deliberate in everything, and being able to be omnipresent, meaning that we're tapped in everywhere. So if we are tapped in everywhere, then we are everything. And we just love. And we just show up to our lives as if we're meant to be there. And as we show up more and more and more and more, we are just the state of being itself. This is where we bring the energy wherever we go. We become that force to be reckoned with. We become that electromagnetic kinetic source energy. We become that protection grid. We become the light that comes crashing in, and it's just that burst of star magic. And there we feel revitalized. We feel rejuvenated. We feel as if we have cleansed ourselves and purified our direct experience. Because we have opened up. It means we have become and received and accepted. It's where all the chakras are aligned. It means you just know yourself, you know what you want, you know your intentions, you know your desires. And you just emanate the power that you are without any hesitation. You don't see problems, you don't see outcomes, you don't see difficulties, you don't see any of those things because you only see Source within your eyes. And then this is where you become God manifested in the human form, which is the Oracle of Divine Wisdom. And then you just go along your journey, you go along your path, and you follow it without having to search for the excitement itself. Everyone take one last deep breath. And so it is. So that was the meditation, guys. I hope you really enjoyed the meditation itself. Thank you for stopping by on this live. And tonight at 10 or 11 p.m. Eastern, I'm going to be going live doing readings, healings, activations. So stay tuned. Feel free to go there. Feel free to stop by. And also, you guys can book private sessions. I have a 40-minute special for $100, and for 1 hour, it's $200. And any additional time, we'll have to discuss that. But I hope you enjoyed the meditation. I hope you enjoyed the message, and I hope it blessed you. This is White Wolf signing off, and so it is. And also, don't forget that you can always understand yourself and accept yourself and know that you're different, but there's a reason why you're different. There's a reason why you're here, and there's a reason why we're all existing in our own way of enlightenment, even if it's not meditation or spirituality. So thank you. God bless. And namaste.